What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So today I want to talk about the Striker. I could have talked about this sooner. Obviously, you guys already know that the Striker is coming with a signature attachment of all things. The Striker is receiving a pretty hefty buff for Season 11. It got faster reload time, and it also has more lethality when it comes to its slug rounds. But a very important part of this update with the Striker is obviously the signature attachment. So we did hear some pretty fantastic news with the signature attachment, really that it was just going to increase the bullet spread by a good amount. But I wanted to wait until the update for at least the Korean version came out because I wanted to make sure that it didn't steer you guys the wrong way. And I say that because for all we know, I could have said, oh, it was going to provide you a lot of damage range, or it was probably going to provide it a lot of damage range. But I wouldn't know that for sure until the thing came out, so I didn't want to really mislead you guys. So now let's talk about the barrel itself. So it is called the RTC retractable barrel. So that's basically the new signature attachment for the Striker. Keep in mind, there is no legendary skin coming out for the Striker, at least for right now. Maybe next season or the one after that, we might have a Striker legendary skin. And who knows, based on what I've seen with this barrel, it looks like it's very promising. So now let's get to the features of this said barrel. So it does provide a 30% ADS bullet spread decrease, so basically more accuracy, a significant amount by the way. And also it provides 20% extra damage range, and for the downsides it's 2% movement speed, 15% ADS movement speed, and minus 12% ADS time. So basically it's kind of like a marksman barrel but on steroids. So of course it doesn't really provide as much as the marksman barrel, but it does kind of help a little bit. You can also, I think you could also, couple this with choke and get an even tighter bullet spread. So this helps significantly, and because of the bad bullet spread already with the Striker, I mean, this was definitely much needed. And you're probably going to be able to maybe 2-shot, 3-shot with, just the regular spread shot a lot better now. I think the 2-shot and the 1-shot is definitely going to help, especially with longer ranges. If you are able to actually, couple this with the choke, give yourself about maybe like 35% extra, damage range and stuff like that. So yeah, this thing looks very, very promising. Of course, this is definitely not going to put the Striker in some sort of placement in the meta, but it's definitely going to help it significantly, and it's much deserving since the Striker has been neglected for way too long. The barrel itself can also probably help you with your bullet spread accuracy if you're going to use slug rounds, but again, the slug rounds aren't going to be as significantly powerful as it would be if you're using the Echo. So I don't really think it matters much there, but definitely with spread shots, just the normal ammunition, you're definitely gonna, really prosper with this thing. The unfortunate truth about the Striker is that a lot of people I guess they kind of overlook its potential. Like, you could actually 2-shot from a decent range, maybe not as much as the Echo would, but with this barrel, I mean, that might actually be possible if you could land every single pellet onto the enemy. But yeah, it's kind of been overlooked. It has some potential. It did get updated a while back when the shotguns got updated, with all their pellet damage and all that stuff. But I would say it's still really not enough, but is significantly better than it was, when the gunsmith first came out. So yeah, I do recommend giving this a try. I know not a lot of fundamental stuff other than just the reload speed got updated for Season 11. But I mean, with the reload speed like that, can you imagine if you put like, sleight of hand and fast reload together? I mean, that thing's gonna reload like lightning fast. But even with just the 30% upgrade by itself with like a 16-round like reload, I mean, that might still be very, very viable. So you have like a lot more options now, at least when it comes to ammo capacity. For the little time that I used it, I mean, I still enjoy using shotguns sometimes. The Striker, yes, I'll admit, with myself, I am a little reluctant to use it, even after this update. I mean, there's gonna be more effective weapons, but I mean, I'm just hoping that it could, actually finally have a chance to kind of stay up with all the other shotguns, because I feel like this was like the most neglected shotgun for a while. And I understand they don't want it to make it too spammy and too overpowered. There's always a fine line of how to like update, shotguns and everything. You don't want to make it so that it has like too much range or too much, bullet spread accuracy. It's a whole thing with shotguns, but hopefully this is going to be the time for it to at least somewhat take the spotlight, even if it's for a small portion of time. As for the release date for that attachment, I mean, it could be any time. It could be next week. It could be the week after, maybe mid-season that we get this. It's obviously going to be unlocked through a seasonal challenge. Hopefully it's not through Battle Royale, but I'm assuming they're just going to have challenges where you have to use a striker or get like certain kills with shotguns or whatever the case may be. But anyways, that's pretty much going to cover this video. Obviously, I just want to cover the attachment, but yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe for some more COD Mobile content. I'll see you guys next time.